Greetings again, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. In the last episode, we found some more sunken treasures, including the potent item known as the Ribbon, which is currently being used by Adden at the moment. Also, my overconfidence may have almost contributed to the demise of our party at the hideous tentacles of the nefarious Kraken, Fiend of Water. But fortunately, we, despite the odds, managed to pull through. And also despite the fact that I hadn't expected him to pretty much be able to kill my mages in one hit. Because, yeah, if you didn't already know, Kraken is an octopus, and octopi have 8 tentacles, which means he can pretty much do anywhere between 1 to 8 hits, which is very annoying. You can do multiple hits, which, yeah, not good. But, I believe our next order of business is actually to, head back to Melmond, and fly all the way back to, Dr. Oon, whose brother apparently is, right here, outside the inn in Onrak. So I will see you all back at the airship in just a few moments. Alright, so we've just come back to the airship, and away we go. Back to Melmond we fly. And I believe all we have to do is just go southwards and slightly southeast. I really do love the airship. I really do. That's the Earth Cavern, and there is Melmond. So let us land here and see the man who everyone seems to know about except us, Dr. Oon. You're not Dr. Oon. You're not Dr. Oon either. I think you're up here. Somewhere. Oh, an airship. The fables are true. It really exists. Thank you very much. You're also not the man we're looking for. It's Jim. I think Dr. Oon is up this way. Oh no, he's over here. He's wearing a robe. A slab. This slab will lead us to solve the riddle of the Lefein. Now listen to me. And he has pretty much taught us the Lefeinish language that we can now speak to the people of Lefein. But first we want to sell some things, like the power gauntlets, which we're not going to need. There we go. And there's nothing more to do here in the town of Melmond, so back to the airship we go. And this time we will fly towards Lefein and meet the Lefeinish, whom we can now speak with. Lefein is to the southeast of where the Mirage Tower is, above the area where Provoker is. So away we go. Things are definitely looking up. There's Provoker. And I believe this is Lefein. But, yeah, cannot land. Need to find a place to land. On this Marsh, marsh, marsh. Everywhere. Lots and lots of it. And this is the place that we can land. And we have to march all the way down to Lefein from this particular spot. Cumbersome, but never mind. Oh my word. Probably going to run from these, because these are a monster called Red Ankylos, or they're actually supposed to be another monster that I didn't actually show you, called Ankylos, which stand for Ankylosaurus. They're pretty heavily armored, they don't give you much experience, and they pretty much deal incredible amounts of damage. Through the marshes we go. Oh, it's just a pair of giants. It's just a pair of giants. I'm so happy to see you again. Am I glad? We can fare against giants, no problem. Don't mind showing this off. But handle these giants far better than those red Ankylosauruses, that's for certain. Plenty of gill. Just a zomble, nothing to worry about. Let's see if we can make it to the town without too much trouble. And we did. Welcome to the town of Lefein. We are the Lefeinish. Only our bravest became sky warriors. Your airship was theirs. If we'd come here much sooner, before we gave the slab to Oon, we probably would have had obscure text across the screen, because we needed to translate their language in order to speak with them. But what are the Lefeinish? Some form of higher human or something? Or something completely different? Oh, the Light Warriors. The legend is true. That person mentioned the Sky Warriors beforehand. At the time of destruction, a legend was born. In 400 years, warriors with orbs will appear to save our people. Are you? Well, we have 3 of the 4 orbs, or crystals, restored with their respective elements. The earth, the fire, and now the water. But it seems our arrival has indeed been anticipated somehow. But the mystery of actually how we got here in the first place is still unknown. Until 400 years ago, we controlled the power of wind. This enabled us to suspend the castle in the air. So that the Lefeinish are apparently technologically advanced. Well, they must be if they were the ones who constructed the airship we're now using. 400 years ago, we had an advanced civilization. Our interest was the universe. Not just content with the world, but the universe as well. They must have been technologically advanced. There's still more talking to be done. The floating castle. Our ancestors lived there. The Mirage Tower is the entrance. Now, someone mentioned that in order to get into that tower, we needed a musical tone that the Lefeinish had. Are we going to be able to get down here? Please. There we go. We can finally move. We fought with Tiamat, but were unsuccessful. The fiend now inhabits our floating castle. I'm guessing that is the final fiend, the fiend of wind, because it is the only fiend we have yet to face. But that name, Tiamat, For anyone who's ever played StarCraft, I have, very unfond memories of a certain Zerg brood by the name of Tiamat. Our last 5 warriors left to find the cause of the world's decay. We know they live, but as bats. Bats? Did 5 Lefeinish suddenly get polymorphed into bats? That's odd. The power of wind was taken by Tiamat. Well, Tiamat is the final fiend that we're going to have to face in order to revive the final orb. We knew that a great power controlled the fiends. Our 5 bravest warriors left, never to return. Wait a minute. Are you saying that there's something else behind the elemental fiends that we've been facing all this time? As if fighting the fiends were not enough. That's... With this charm you can enter the Mirage Tower. Well, looks like we've found the note stamped on the bottom. Made in Lefein. That's adorable. But a power that controls the fiends themselves. That's truly foreboding. I think there's more to explore here in Lefein. Please, I wish you went down instead of up. But please go up. Thank you very kindly there, good sir. Well, there are other places to explore. Have we talked to you? Yes, we did. You've been wandering around for a while. And your interest was the universe. Yes, it was. As soon as we can get across the bridge. I wonder if the robots made by our ancestors are still moving. Cope mentioned seeing a robot, so you're the ones responsible for that, eh? We have passed on the legends from generation to generation, but 400 years have caused our memories to fade. Those legends still live on. The floating castle floats high in the sky, seemingly among the stars. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And, doesn't appear, it does not appear that there are any stores in Lefein. That's, rather unfortunate. Well, I shall leave you here for the time being, adventurers, and when we return, we shall, meet each other again back at the airship. As always, dear adventurers, until next we meet.